Hello and welcome to Minecraft. We're on our Resident Rise server. I'm here with Hybrid Liam today, and we're actually going to be doing something different today. Hybrid had asked me to teach him a little bit about how to make a couple different things, and I decided that I do at least once a week, or maybe once every other week, trying to teach him how to do something new on the server. So this week, I'm actually going to teach him how to do Tinker's Construct. So we're going to go ahead and start with a little bit of a simple thing. It's very simple. It's oh, hold on. Let me go down over here. This is the simple thing. This is the simple thing. Just don't hurt yourself. You can say hi, Hybrid. You don't have to stay quiet all the time. Oh, jeez, ow.
That's a big jump.
That was a
I'll
big
just take
jump.
down this way.
Yeah, that's safer. Then again, I don't actually get hurt. What's this? This looks like a little thing right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and just take.
All I know from last time is he created a big hole.
I did create a big hole under here, and you know what's really cool about it? I made it into something for you.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
So this is your learning space. So if you come over this way, I did leave you a message over here just in case you were to log on the server while I was not here.
Learning zone, nor pigs.
Yep. And so we're actually going to start all the way down here, Mr. Hybrid. All the way down here. So, as to begin with any Tinker's Construct, what we're going to do is we're going to make the blank patterns and the materials in me and the crafting station. So go ahead and open that chest. And in that chest, there should be the materials, how to make it. And what you do is just put this into your little crafting box in your main inventory. In those orders. So you want to make sure you have them in those orders because otherwise it might mess up and then through the windows.
Okay, so I'll put the wood and the sticks in here.
Yep.
Right? So I get blank pans.
Yep. You want to make as many of those as possible.
Okay. There we go. That's all of them.
Okie doke. And then what you're going to do next is make the materials and meat.
And you need them.
The next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go ahead and put that crafting bench into your inventory slot again. Your crafting slot again.
Okay, I get crafting station, yeah?
Yep. And then you're going to go ahead and plonk it right on down right here.
Okay, let's put this in here and boom.
Alright, so now what I can do is I can actually watch what you're making inside the crafting station because the crafting station has a shared thing. So I can put my ender pearls in here and you should be able to see them. I can make an ender block. Can you see that?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go and take that off and I'm going to go ahead and throw this. Can I throw it? Dang it, that would be fun. Alright, next thing you want to do is you're going to go ahead and go into this tool stations, chest, and part. So you're going to take each one of these things that are in here, and you're going to put them back into that inventory spot over there, and we're going to go ahead and just make it. You're going to put them in as is. So I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and look in here and watch what you do, just in case. I'm actually going to bring this back down.
So I got the blank pans and then the birchwood planks,
Yep.
chest, wood, and crafting table, right?
That is correct.
So I just put them in here, right?
That is correct. I'm going to actually turn that off too, so I can see that.
So I get
So you
a
get a
stencil
stencil
table.
That is, yep.
A pattern chest,
Yes, it is.
a path builder,
That is correct.
and a tool station.
Yep. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to put this tool station right next to this baby. Right here.
Okay.
You're then going to put the, that's a stencil table, right? Yeah, that's a stencil table. So you're going to want to put the stencil table right here.
Okay.
You're going to put the pattern chest right here.
And switch to that. Yep.
And you're going to put the other one right there. So now what you can do is you want to put the blank patterns in the stencil table.
All of them?
All of them, yeah. You don't need any
Okay.
more, I don't think. You already made the materials in me, correct? Show me it in your hand.
Yep.
Yep, cool. All right, so now what you can do is you can make different patterns depending on it, and you can see that I'm clicking here and it's just showing up with different patterns, correct? Or is it not showing up at all?
Yeah, I can do it too, yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Nice.
we're going to just leave that as B for now. So what you can do with these is you can turn them into tool rods, into binding patterns, into little bits of pickaxe heads and stuff like that, and you'll be able to put them into the pattern chest. Now, once you put them into the pattern chest, you can actually access them when it's right next to it from the part builder. So you can access them and pull them out and put them in here, and you can use them in this little part builder. Now, the part builder has this little UI, and the left-hand side of those two little squares is where the patterns go, and where the right-hand side is where the regular, like the materials would go. If you were to shift over the pattern, and I'll show this to you in a minute, if you were to shift over the pattern, it'll actually show what kind of stuff you can use for it. So that's always useful, because then you know sometimes you try to use it and it just totally doesn't work because you're like, what do I need to use for it? Because paper doesn't go into a giant paper plate. Oh well, congratulations! Look at those wonderful fireworks exploding
Very
up
nice
in here.
colors.
Yeah, wonderful colors. All right, the next one right down here is the tool station. The tool station's actually pretty cool. So what you can do with this is that you can put you can create different things like a tool, pickaxe, a shovel, and these are all just like the basic weapons and things you can make. Now you can make a more advanced one of these later, and I'll show you how, but it does require a lot of iron and a lot of, or different types of materials that you want the base to be made out of. But anyways, you can make a pickaxe, let's say, and the pickaxe head, you would put a pickaxe head, a tool binding, and a handle in here. Can you see where I'm at? Yeah, if you click on the pickaxe, yeah, and it should say on the right pickaxe, required parts, the pickaxe head, tool binding, and handle. Now you put those parts in here, and you go ahead and you can actually name it. So you can name it the pooper, just because that works, and then your pickaxe will be called the pooper. And the pooper would level up over time, and you would make sure that when you have the pooper, you can put it back into the pooper. You can put stuff into the pooper. I'm just saying. No? Okay. Anyways.
Is this what you do?
It should be. No. So anyways, after you've done that, you can actually put the pickaxe back into here and use let's say this moss that I'm putting in here. You can use the ball of moss, and what the moss would do is would give it upgrades and stuff like that. Now, that's not the only place that you can do that now. Since you've placed the tool station next to the crafting station, you can go ahead and open the crafting station and put the pickaxe right there, and you can put the ball of moss right here, and it'll give it to it. And it'll show up right here.
Holy.
Yeah. So this is also attached to the tool station. You can also create stuff, I believe, from this one right here. You can put the pickaxe head, the tool binding, and that in that order right here, and it'll show up as making it. And I'll show you how to do that next. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make some grout. So the grout is what I've pretty much laid out right here for you. I put the sand, the clay, and the gravel in the crafting station, or you can put it in your little inventory crafting station. Either one works.
I'll do
If you put it, okay. I was gonna say if you put it in the Tinker's construct table, or one of them, I can actually see it. But no, I see how it is. You're just gonna put it in your inventory.
You see that I have it though.
I do see that you have it. And I do see that you didn't cheat it in. Congratulations. So in here, there's the furnace. So you're gonna take the two furnaces out, and you're gonna take the two things of coal, and you're gonna plunk those furnaces wherever you like. Just make sure it looks pretty, because I would like to keep this place down here.
So if I take half the coal?
No, that coal is all yours to keep.
Oh.
Yeah, I have like a whole bunch, and I decided to give you 32. I can give you more if you need it. So we're gonna go back out of here, because place the furnaces down in here, but we're not gonna set up the tools, the furnace in here, because this is a learning zone. You don't keep this. I would have to destroy it and then move it back upstairs for you. That's not fun. So you're gonna go ahead and put the grout in the upper part of the furnace as you would normally, and then put the coal below it as you would normally, and it'll start cooking. And you want to make sure you split it, because you should have 2 stacks, correct?
Of coal or
grout?
Yeah, I got 2 stacks.
Okay, go ahead and put the other one in the other furnace, because it takes a while to cook.
Okay, I half the coal in here, and I've just accidentally put a menu. There you go. Oh, wait, you've already done it for me.
Yeah, I already have.
There you go.
So while that's going on, because that's going to take freaking forever, I've already set up some extra stuff over here. These are the different patterns. Now, each 3x3 pattern is going to be how you make things. So the first one right here, the first one on the far upper left, is going to be the smeltery controller. These ones are the ones right next to it to the right are going to be the drain, the drains. Yeah, I believe it's the drain. No, the far right is the drains, and then the separate ones are the taps. The ones underneath it are different tanks you can make. You can make a, hold on, I can actually pull this up. Tinkerers. I keep forgetting all the different names. We have the seared tank, we have the seared glass, and we have the seared window. So the far right one is the seared tank. The middle one is the seared window, and the far left one is going to be the seared glass. Each one of them can hold liquids, so you don't have to worry about that. So go ahead and take those out, and go ahead and craft them in the crafting station over here.
Which specific ones?
Go ahead and take all of it out, and if you can remember it. If you can't, then just take one out at a time. Take one out at a time, then.
Okay. So this one's
over here.
Where I know that hole in the middle. I lost already. There we go. So that's the smeltery controller.
Yeah, there's the smeltery controller. And the smeltery controller is super duper cool. Now, you also should have gotten a new... oh, actually, no, wait, you shouldn't have. Go ahead and take some of these bricks out of the furnace real fast for me.
Okay.
Did you get a new book?
No.
Okay, that's fine. We can always upgrade your book as well later, too, just in case. You should be getting new books as you create things, too, so... so go ahead and create the seared faucets. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And the next thing you want to do, and you want to make sure you have 2 of those. Do you have 2 of those? Was there enough in there for 2?
Yeah, there was enough.
Okay, go ahead and make 2 of them, because you're going to need 2 of them. It's easier to have 2 than it is just to have 1. I always use 2. All right, so the next things you're going to want to do is make the tanks, the glass, and the windows. The only thing I didn't get for you was lava, because I know where some lava is, and I'll take you down to it when we need to. And also you need to make a bucket, but I have like 17 buckets that you can have. Oh no! This not
bad.
good. Well, it's okay, because I think actually I'm going to turn that back on. I turned off night time for this, but I'll turn it back on just for you. Let me just make sure the blood moon is still rising and it's not just daytime. Nope, it's daytime. Well, nice. Anyways. The blood moon is missed! Yay! We don't need to do it anymore. No, I turned it off for just recording for this one thing because it'd be easier, but I'll turn it back on. Makes it more interesting.
Okay.
All right, so you got all of those things? Yeah. All right. Yep. So, the next thing you want to do is come down here. So, oh, no. That's that. No, shush, go away. Go away, glasses. Oh, great. Now I have them on. No, go away. So in here, there's a different ways you can make the seared bricks. There's the seared bricks on the far left. You have the casting table and the casting basin. You want to make sure you make these as is.
Okay. So I can do one in my little.
You can do one.
Thing.
Yes, you can. Those are going along pretty well.
A lot of moving back and forth.
Yep. That's why I'm running. I'm running in front of you. Okay, so
there
you've made the casting table, and did you make the casting basin?
Yep.
Okie doke. So I think the last things you're gonna need are just a whole bunch of seared bricks at this point, because these last two things are going to be the end part of it. So we're gonna go ahead and just take out all the bricks that are made already, and you're gonna make them into the seared bricks, the 2x2s.
Okay. So I've got 56 on me now. So I just.
Okay, so here's actually a cool little trick that you can do. So go ahead and put them back in there, and I'm going to take these back out. You can actually click and drag, and you can place all of them in there as is. So go ahead and take them out and try to do that. Just
how do you do that?
Click them and click and hold and drag, and then release the click.
Oh.
Yeah. You can also
didn't
do
know that.
you can also do one by one as well by right clicking and doing the same thing. You have to click and drag and hold. Yeah, there you go. You can make one by one. So, and as well, if you double click on one, like if there's a whole bunch of them in the system, like let's say there's 8 in there, you can double click and it'll pick all of them up.
Oh, that's pretty useful then.
Yep. You can also click and shift, and you can pick up certain things in there as well. Shift, click, and hold. So those are some pretty cool things.
So should I make all of them the bricks then?
Yeah, make it all into bricks. You're gonna make about 14 bricks. That should be enough to get you started.
I got 15 bricks on
Well,
me.
because you already had the extra one, and let's go and take the rest of these out of here as well, and I'll make you some other ones, so that way we can get. I think that might actually not be enough. So.
How many do we need?
Go ahead and pick those up. You're gonna need a little bit. It's gonna be 9 base, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 12 around the side. So we're gonna need a little bit more, yeah. But wait, no, we don't actually need that many because we have the tanks and stuff we're gonna need to put in there. So if you follow me, where would you like to set this up? I did give you an ender pearl, so you can, jump up there if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I remember from the beginning.
Yep. Goodbye. Just let you know, you can miss.
How did I manage this?
And all the way. By the way, you also can hurt yourself when you're falling with ender pearls, just to make
How
sure.
did I manage this jump?
I don't know, but just go ahead and come out of here. Okay. So where do you want to put it? By the way, I did keep your tree alive, so you can be happy with
It's always
that.
a good thing.
I was going to murder it, but I didn't. But where would you like to put this? Would you like to put it on the upper floor of this, where you can have, molten hot liquids on top of this wood? Because that seems like a great idea.
I need to get up there.
Well, here's a good way to get up there. Here, I'll toss you down my sword. Now, that sword I've created, the rest of the YouTube people that aren't here know. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do is... actually, I can do this. I can show you. Can you see these?
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to make... we can either cut out an area like this of 9 out of your roof, or we can place it on top. But if you place it on top, it'll look kind of funky.
Let's put it on the top.
You want to just put it on
That
top?
sounds good.
All right, so you're going to want to do something... Oh, those disappeared. Those shouldn't be disappearing as fast. Okay, I got to do this all janky. Come on. All right, so you're going to put them pretty much there. So we're going to go ahead and just mark those off. So you can go ahead and put them down now. Just the regular seared bricks.
Okay.
You just want to do a 3x3.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... hold on, let's go ahead and get like a middle block here. Oh, I put them in my inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put... on this one, where do you want the front to be? Do you want it to be facing towards your door, or do you want to be facing this way? So you can see my one. Actually, you won't be able to see it if you look in the exact opposite direction. Where do you want to access this?
Really don't mind.